Hello, this is the infamous Iffy, and continuing on with Sly 3, Honor Among Thieves. In the last part, I completed all the Master Thief challenges except for the final episode's ones, because still haven't done the last episode yet. Also did all the ship battles to get like the trophy for that. I just want to remember what the name was. I think it was Dread Pirate Cooper. Yeah, I did that. I got that trophy last time. Beware the Dreadful Cooper Gang. Yeah, that took a long time to get. I think it took like probably an hour and 20 minutes or an hour and a half. Yeah, that took up a lot of the last video. No, I thought the challenges would take up most of the last video. No, yeah, the ship battles were fun, but they got a bit like, I don't know, monotonous as it went on. Like just the same boss battles over and over again. Like it's still, as I said in the last video though, it was still amazing for what it was. Like the ship battles back in 2005, back in 2006, that was really, really good. But just like now, it would have probably, if they did a remake of that, it probably would have had different bosses to just I don't know, give more variety there. Very impressive though. But yeah, getting up to the final rank took quite a bit of time. It was a bit of a nuisance. So yeah, continuing on with the, I think this is going to be the final part now of this. Because yeah, it's the last episode. Also, it should have like the last Master Thief challenges as well. I've really enjoyed playing through Sly 3, Honor Among Thieves. I'll give my final thoughts on it at the very end of this. Like just comparing like all three games, Sly 1, 2 and Honor Among Thieves. Okay. Yeah, I just want to make sure the sounds. Yep. So the final episode of Sly 3. And that is Honor Among Thieves. So yeah, this episode is going to be continuing on from the start of the game. Because the first episode was called The Beginning of the End, which was this. So yeah, that was the prelude, and now we're back to the beginning. Because like Sly has been telling this through flashbacks so far throughout the entire game's events, and now everything's come full circle. So yeah. Biggest question of all, will Sly survive? Time to find out. So many memories.
All these memories, they just bring me back to the same place. Getting crushed to death in the fist of some genetics experiment gone wrong. Not the way I thought I'd go out. Shame, really. Now that we've got this big gang, more like a pack of misfits. Either way, we'd become a team. We had some real potential there. Could have pulled off some big jobs. We were so close. The door to the Cooper Vault was opening. But that Dr. M, if there's any justice, he'll get his. I just wish I'd seen what was in there. A stockpile of my family's accomplishments. Would I have measured up? What would I contribute? Would my father have been proud of me or ashamed? Funny, but here I am at the end, and suddenly all I can think about is what a coward I've been towards Carmelita. I never took the next step. Looking at Bentley and Penelope, it's clear what life is about. If Carmelita was here, I'd tell her straight out how I feel and quit playing around. Put our professional differences aside and see if we can make it work. But that'll never happen now. I can't take this crushing. Just let the pain stop.
Honor among thieves. Go. Cane Island, the South Pacific, 1:36 a.m. So yeah, continuing on from what happened in the first episode, where Sly fought, where that beast grabbed Bentley, and I don't know, Sly attacked it a few times, then it grabbed him. Yeah, Sly lost his cane in the first episode as well when he threw it at the monster.
Lieutenant Gronk, get your squad together. We're about to see some action.
Yes, ma'am. Lock and load, you apes. We're going in.
Hold on, Pigtail. Attack!
Mr. Foxton moving in.
Okay, starting off strong, playing as Carmelita.
We got a medical situation here. This is hopeless. It's like attacking a house.
I do find it funny, it's like chucking the apes back at the boat with Carmelita on it.
So, you got friends. I got a shot pistol. We're in.
I mean, I just want to say something, like, because during this boss fight, but yeah, where the hell are the rest of the gang? Like, I know Sly's obviously knocked out from, obviously, that monster holding him, like, he's, like, completely unconscious. Yeah, and Bentley I can understand. Bentley as well, because I'm not sure what Bentley could have done in that situation. Maybe thrown bombs at the monster. That probably wouldn't have worked. But yeah, the Panda King or some of the others could have helped out. I mean, the Panda King's got explosives, like fireworks. Could have at least, like, distracted it so that he would have dropped Sly, maybe. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to believe, like, where's Murray as well? Murray, the Panda King, and probably Bentley could have at least distracted the monster. It's just kind of funny that it's Carmelita who's the one who's saving Sly, and like not any of the rest of the gang, because it's like where the hell are they? out of here. Oh, I took no damage from that. Nice.
Expected annoyance. Give me a favor and hold still while I smash the life out of you.
Okay, that was easy.
You harpy witch! Why are the police invading my home?
I'm here to see that justice is done.
Justice? I'm the victim here, defending what's mine from thieves!
Looked to me like you were attempting to murder that man.
That man, please, you know this is Sly Cooper. You're as transparent as you are narrow-minded.
Cooper is a criminal. I'm here to bring him and all lawbreakers to justice.
I'm no lawbreaker. It was all self-defense.
First things first. Put Cooper down and we'll talk terms.
Sorry, Madam Cop, I don't trust you as far as I can throw you. Although I can throw you a long, long way. Go and smash that woman. Crush her bones to paste and toss her in the sea where no one will ever find her. Now to find that cane. I can't believe this idiot just brought it to me. Poor fool. He looks just like his father. And he's just as dead.
Sly! He's over here! He's still breathing?
Yeah, finally everyone. Yeah, the rest of the gang finally shows up. Bentley was just like, yeah, Sly, we were just hanging in the back over here watching the fireworks while with Carmelita and that creature fighting. Yeah, they could have... I'm not being nasty now, but they could have helped earlier. Like, where the hell were they? Were they just like standing in the background? Like, yeah. I will say I do like Dr. M as a villain as well. He's really interesting. Besides, because with Sly 3, it's kind of like as well, where would they have gone? Like, how could you do a better villain than Clockwork from Sly 1? As I said, I didn't like Neela in Sly 2 because in Sly 2, it just felt like we were just going through the same thing again. Like fighting Clockwork again, just the same type of same thing, but without the original Clockwork this time, the voice. Yeah, so that was a bit. Sly 2 was a bit of a disappointment with the villain. I was expecting to fight Arpeggio in the end of the second year, but Dr. M is a really interesting villain. Also the fact that he was friends with Sly's father as well. We're finding out more backstory behind Sly's dad.
He's alive! Hang in there, pal! You're gonna be okay! We'll get you back to the ship and patch you up!
Job complete. 85%, nice.
Sly's gonna make it, although he's suffered a major concussion. If he were up and about, I'm sure he'd want us to retrieve his family cane.
Oh, grab your thing. Jump in, do the swim and take it. Legit, eh? My main man, bro.
Won't be that simple. That's an electromagnetic buoy. Dr. M has set them up all around the island to snag approaching metal boats. We just lucked out that we came here in a wooden ship.
She's right. Get too close and your diving gear will magnetize to it. That's an excellent idea, Guru. You're the only member of the team who doesn't carry metal equipment. If you can convince some of the local sharks into joining you in an attack, it might be enough to break the buoy.
All the time?
Jump on the shark and possess him. You'll need to ride out to the rest of the pack. You'll need to jump from shark to possess them all. After you've befriended them once, they'll follow wherever you go. Lead that pack of sharks to the buoy. Heads up, looks like Dr. M has installed an automated marine defense system.
So yeah, playing as the Guru again. I think in the final chapter you get to play as everyone, like the whole gang. So everyone gets like their own chance to shine, like in the final episode.
You'll need to jump off and get on top of the buoy to activate it. That'll drive those sharks into an attack frenzy. Nice work. Find some more sharks and keep at it.
So yeah, pretty straightforward this part. You just have to jump from shark to shark. Bring a pack of sharks back there and just keep doing the same thing.
Of nature, aided by nature, naturally.
Yeah, thanks, Bentley. I'm just thinking about it as well. We never really got to see much of Sly's father during the first game. I think the only part we seen him in was just the opening cutscene.
Stay cool, Guru. Looks like the defense system has intensified.
Okay. Yeah, you see him during the opening cutscene where Sly's explaining what happened to his father and the Thievius Raccoonus during the intro. There's also a part in the manual, in the PlayStation 2 manual, if you have that, where Sly does mention about he mentions about the members of the Fiendish Five, but he mentions that Clockwork was the one that killed his father. Specifically. Yeah, they all had a hand in it. They all helped Clockwork, but he sort of mentions that Clockwork was the one specifically who was leading them. Okay, taking a bit of damage here. I don't know how to avoid that. I think you're supposed to jump. Oh, come on. How was I supposed to predict that there? The Guru's like, hang on a second, I have time travel powers. Okay, made it. I think you have to jump to all of them and yeah, every single one. Okay, got them all. Okay, just a few more. How are you supposed to dodge some of this stuff? Like that I can, but some of the landmines here, they appear so fast that it's like, give me a second to react to it. Yeah, like that. Okay, that's a bit better this time. Okay, that's all of them. Okay, got quite a far way to go this time though. Okay, don't know how it didn't take damage there. And done. Okay, there goes Sly's cane.
It's okay, Guru. The cane's not lost. We've got a diver on the team, remember? I'll have Penelope prep Dimitri for the job. Don't talk like that. No one else could have got the cane off that magnet. You're a credit to the team. Just leave your shark friends behind. They freak me out.
Job complete.
Bentley's tending to Sly. He wanted me to prep you for the mission.
Sweet. The turtle dude made sounds for Les Scuba. So here you go, baby. Dimitri al natural. Woo! Your plan is worked to perfection.
My plan to get you alone in a swimsuit?
Come clean, my lovely, and play your cards straight. These are dangerous waters, and I'm a big, strong, macho man.
Okay, first, get over yourself. Second, get over yourself. And third, jump into that water and find Sly's cane. It's the key to the Cooper Vault. You can't lose it.
So delightful, such sweetness. I'll die, baby. I die for the love.
Yeah, just get on with it.
Quick, grab the cane. I'm detecting.
What the hell did he shout there as he jumped into the water? It sounded like he was sounded a bit like he was strangling himself.
Some of Dr. M's creatures swimming towards it.
Just sounded a bit weird there. Anyway. Sounded like he was either strangling himself or choking himself as he jumped into the water there. So yeah, you have to keep moving.
You'll need to dodge their pictures with some strong swimming. Hold down the L1 button to stroke hard. Just make sure you don't run out of stamina or you won't get anywhere fast.
Damn it, forgot. So yeah, you have to hold L1 for this part. So yeah, this is quite tricky, this part with Dimitri here. You have to keep dodging, just like the, I don't know what these are, like walls of wood, I'm guessing. Yeah, especially this part here, look how fast it's going. Okay, I think I've made it, yes.
I can't understand a word that maniac is yelling underwater, but who cares? Get back that cave. Good thinking. Take out Dr. M. He's the will behind that creature's attacks.
Swim, enemy.
So yeah, you just have to keep shooting Dr. M here with the dart gun.
Join me,
I'm surprised Dimitri doesn't agree to this. Okay, just keep shooting. Just keep shooting. Well, I'm dead. Can I go back there and just, yeah. Okay, that was forcing me to take damage there, because it like locked me into that attack. Come on. Oh.
Oi.
Okay. Come on, a few more hits. Nope. I'm determined to win this. Even with 1% health. Got ya.
He took the cane. I'm sorry, Dimitri. You did your best. Come on back to the ship.
Yeah, there was an actual full boss fight there. Job complete. I feel like they had to make up for like Dimitri's time here, because like in the last chapter he didn't do much. He did like one mission, which was the deep sea diving, and that was it.
That rude dude threw down heavyweight. I had him solid, but he ran, baby. Ran. And now I'm flat nowhere.
You were magnificent. Alone against a creature trapped in an undersea cave.
How about a kiss for Monsieur Magnificento? My lips are warm like red from the apple.
Slow down. Remember rules 1 and 2, both of which told you to get over yourself.
Both before my magnificence. Yum, yum. Give me some.
I'm gonna check on Bentley. You have fun being you.
I'm mad to the jag to the Iverson, baby.
Sly, you're up.
He should be back in bed after the thrashing he took. Another blow to the head and your brain could snap.
Quit your worrying. I feel fine. Did Dimitri find my cane?
No, Dr. M managed to get away with it.
Then we gotta go.
You're going nowhere, pal. Any attempt on Dr. M or the Cooper Vault will be impossible with these radar towers linked to the missile turrets. Wait a second. Penelope, have you completed that work we talked about on your RC car?
Yeah? Oh, I see where you're going. That'll work. Smash the drones, siphon their power, and fry the tower's matrix.
Perfect. Let's get your car onto a drone patrol pipe.
Not to be too obvious in exposing my ignorance, but what in the world are you two talking about?
Explaining it would include a lot of multisyllabic words. I could just show you.
Bring on the demo.
Panda King, can you launch my RC car to that pipe?
Sure. With the fireworks, it will fly as the bird. Fly, bird! Fly!
All right, my sweet princess of electronic dominance. Time to smash things up. Use the L2 button and the R2 button to activate your vehicle's punchers. Knock the security drones off the track with your punchers.
Okay, so yeah, playing as the RC car again, but because Bentley took the turrets for the grapple cam, the grapple camera, like you have to use like the side
And
brakes
pick up your
here.
ball energy. Get it up, and I'll open the jump gate to the radar tower.
I own this track.
So yeah, I think every character gets like the spotlight here throughout this final chapter. I think the only one that doesn't is the Panda King, sadly. But he gets like featured in cutscenes like there. I do kind of wish there would have been a point where Panda King was used for one part here. But maybe there wasn't enough time, or...
Make way for the lady.
Then again, it's still nice he appears in most of the cutscenes here. Does it would feel weird, like why is the Panda King helping out?
Security drones?
I mean, one of the things Bentley said back in chapter 4 was like, oh, we need like a better demolitions expert. So it kind of feels like the Panda King isn't used that much.
Nice driving. I've opened the jump gate.
Scratch one radar tower.
So yeah, just taking out these cars here and picking up these pink orbs. down.
You're the queen of radar tower demolition.
Hey-ya! That'll chip your page.
I will be honest though, with the turrets, if you still had the RC turrets for this would be way too easy.
The third jump gate is all yours. Fantastic! All 3 radar towers are cooked. Penelope, you're wonderful.
Don't know what was happening there. Penelope was just like looking at the sky. I'm guessing that's not normal.
With the guided missiles offline, we've got a chance at air superiority here.
I'm in. I've rested long enough.
You sure?
This is my legacy we're fighting for. You think I want to sit this one out?
Understood. The biplane launcher, although untested, should get you aloft. It's gonna be tough up there.
Be tougher down here watching others fight my battles for me.
So yeah, you get to use the biplane again. Nice.
To disable the turrets, you'll need to destroy their sensor bank. Unfortunately, it's only exposed for a short period after a missile is launched. Nice shooting. Good thing Penelope took out those radar towers, or the sky would be thick with guided missiles, all heading for you.
You can use the dodge roll with circle to just avoid them. Okay, 4 more left. Two more. Oops, that was close.
Just one turret left.
And be funny if like that's the going down, Bentley, going down.
Great work, Sly. Looks like you really stirred up the hornet's nest. They're launching fighters. Those bats have some sort of shield on them. Your cannon won't work. Fortunately, I've upgraded your plane with a missile launcher. Oh. Your cannon won't work.
So yeah, you have to use the missile launcher with L1 here because the normal cannon shots don't work.
Fortunately, I've upgraded your plane. Those shields are down. Nail them.
And then you can shoot them down with the normal cannon shots.
They come back up.
Okay, try and go back there and get some health back. Yeah, they take... Oh, come on. Yeah, they sort of like kamikaze into you as well. Okay, 11 to go. Okay, I need more ammo. Is there any ammo on the island? Hang a second through here. Well, if that one hadn't have crashed into me, it would be a lot better. Two, just need 3 more. Okay, where are they? 1. Where is it?
That's the last
Okay, that's all 20. Those things were annoying.
of them. Oh boy, here comes the big guns. And by guns, I mean a giant flying whale dragonfly thing covered in robotic junk. Wait, Dr. M's plugged into that monstrosity.
Ah, the Cooper is skyward. So good, so nice. Time to feel what it's like to play second fiddle. I am the master here. Sidekick no more.
So that shows then that Dr. M, like we did get a brief mention at the start that Dr. M, I think, was part of Sly's father's gang. So that shows then like Dr. M was like a sidekick to, I don't know.
Thing is launched.
So I'm guessing then the walrus character during the intro who told Sly about this island, he was like the Murray of Sly's father's gang. Dr. M would have been probably the Bentley. Obviously Sly's father being like Sly.
Leakers! You'll have to use your missiles to take them out. Save your cannon rounds for Dr. M. It'll work just fine on him.
Yeah, so just keep shooting Dr. M here. Okay, doing a lot of damage.
This is a joke. A dream to watch you buzz around
Oh, got unlimited ammo as well,
like a
nice.
fly. Dance, fly, dance. I'm the puppet master. To watch you buzz around like a fly. Dance, fly, dance. I'm the puppet master. Use my command.
Okay. Probably should have avoided that. Yeah, that's what I should have done. Okay. Yeah, dodge straight into its slide. Good one. Okay, can't tell if they're tracking me or if is it just bad luck. Okay.
Delightful puppet. But I grow bored. How about a new dance puppet? I command it.
Okay, nearly got it here. Okay, that did it.
You and your foolish friends keep trying to beat me with your guns. They're like toys to my creatures. If this whale flying forwards, he'd laugh in your silly little faces.
This isn't working, Bentley. He's literally laughing at us.
Just give me time. I'll think of something.
I'm settling this now. Face to face.
Paragliding over to that creature? You're out of your mind.
Kind of makes me wonder, what did Sly's father, like, why has Dr. M got this fixation on the Cooper Vault? Is it anger towards, I don't know, did he feel like, did Sly's father abandon them as a team? It would be interesting to see what happened, like why their gang fell apart, like compared to Sly's gang with Sly, Bentley, and Murray. Was Sly's father like just using Dr. M and the I can't remember the name. There was the walrus character at the start. I think it was McSweeney. Did Dr. M feel that Sly's father was just using McSweeney and him? Is that why probably he never felt like they were a proper team together? So it would be interesting, at least with Clockwork, that was explained why Clockwork hated the Coopers. But we don't really know why Dr. M hated... We don't really know what happened between Sly's father and him. Like, did they have a huge argument, or... Was it when Sly's father wanted to leave? Did Dr. M see that as him breaking up the team? I don't know, just would be nice to see more... I don't know, a few more flashbacks.
Headstrong, just like your father.
You don't know anything about me or my father.
Really? Well, who let you in on the secret of this place, eh? Was it my old pal McSweeney perhaps?
McSweeney works for you? This was all a setup to get the cane.
No, my boy. Once upon a time, he and I worked together for your dear old dad.
My father wouldn't have run with the guy who tried to steal from the Cooper vault, let alone attempt to kill his son.
Time does strange things to people. Just look at the real leader of your gang, Bentley.
Whatever. We're friends. Equals.
Then why is it called the Cooper Gang, you self-centered egomaniac?
That's enough. Time to meet the past.
It's kind of funny though, even though most you would agree with Sly here, most would. Dr. M does have a point though. A little bit, but obviously Sly's... I don't know, maybe Dr. M is just a bit angry because, as I said, like maybe it was because Sly's father wanted to... He just like dropped McSweeney and them. Because yeah... But if he's trying to like compare Sly to his father with his team, it's not really the same. He's not really winning that argument. Yeah, it would be interesting to see what happened in the past. If they ever do a prequel to the Sly Cooper series, just like going into what happened to Sly's... We already know what happens to Sly's father, but just like seeing from Dr. M's point of view, what happened?
Bentley, you there?
Yeah, pal?
I'm about to head inside the vault, and I want you and Murray to come with me. We're a team, a family. We should do this together.
Okay, be right up, partner.
Nice! We'll have the Panda King give the band a boost. Stand clear, Sly. We're about to get awesome.
Yes, Panda King. Do your only job for this episode.
Fuse is lit.
Buckle up, Bentley. We're about to fly. Yahoo!
We're never doing that again.
Yeah. Bentley, I can just imagine Bentley having a heart attack when the van was like flying there. Yeah. Yeah, that part, yeah, job complete. Yeah, that part really is really funny. It's like the way 90%. Yeah, Bentley was completely silent throughout that, but just like imagining, just like his reaction when never doing that again. does make me wonder though, would Sly have called in Bentley and Murray there if Dr. M hadn't have said that? Dr. M saying that about Sly and the Cooper gang, was that what triggered Sly to call in Bentley and Murray? Maybe he felt like he was being selfish, just going into the vault on his own. Makes you wonder if, like, what Dr. M there said to Sly, maybe he was thinking it over. Sly was.
Well, this place is amazing!
Yeah, it's gotta be like at least 100 years old.
An archaeological marvel!
Glad you boys are impressed, because it looks like I'll have to go on from here alone.
Do it, Sly. This place was built for you. We'll hold down the fort here.
Could be dark in there.
No, Sly, I do not want to use the 3D goggles for the final time. It's funny, it's been Bentley reminding Sly throughout the entire game about the 3D goggles. Now it's Sly like, do you want to use the 3D goggles? No. No.
My ancestors sure knew how to decorate. Nothing but big piles of gold.
Okay, so there is a few trophies for this part, I think. Yeah, this is a really interesting story, just like not just the stuff happening in the present now with Sly, but also the mentions to the past. Like Dr. M referencing, things we haven't seen on screen, like more about Sly's father. Was Sly's father a good person? Like, we already know what type of character Sly is. Like, we know that Sly would save his friends over money, that type of thing. But we don't really know much about Sly's father. Would he have had the same personality or been a lot different? Okay, so remove 30 cobwebs, yeah. Receive a message. I think I did look up that one just to see, well, what you're supposed to do there. Because that one was kind of like, would be hard to tell. I only looked up how you're supposed to get that trophy. Okay. So, don't take damage and get rid of the cobwebs so far. It said there's like 30 cobwebs though, so...
This place was started by Slyton Common II. He built his fortune in the employ of the great pharaohs. That must have been around 1300 BC.
I do like how in this part as well you get backstory for all the Coopers. Because in the first game they only like showed a few of them. I think only a few of the Coopers were shown. Where here it's giving backstory and more of Sly's ancestors. Yeah, I already have plenty of money. 22,500. So doing well for coins.
Sir Gallup of the Knights of the Cooper Order. Honorable knight and cunning thief.
I think you actually see that one there in Thieves in Time as well, the next game. Gallup Cooper, yeah. So yeah, there's quite a bit of tricky platforming throughout this entire challenge here. I feel like this is like the final test for Sly, really testing your platforming skills. Oh! Wow, already got the trophy. Wasn't expecting it that quick. I'm pretty sure that wasn't 30. Remove 30 cobwebs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was like about 10 to 15. But okay. Glad to have the trophy early. As well as being a platforming challenge, though, this kind of feels like the final test for Sly, in a way.
Salim Al-Kapar of Arabia. It was said that he had the stealth of 40 thieves.
Oh yeah, I think that one also shows up in Thieves in Time for Ancestors.
The strongest of the Cooper clan, Sly McCooper, could break any lock with a single blow.
So yeah, it's interesting that some of the ancestors here, you don't see them in the first game, these ones. Like that one there, you don't see during Thieves in Time as well. But it's nice that they're expanding on like different ancestors, the ones, just brand new ones. I'm not sure if they mention Ryoichi Cooper in this. The one who made the Ninja Spire jump. Oh yeah, I think this one's probably Ryoichi.
The Ninja Spire landing was perfected in feudal Japan by Ryoichi Cooper.
Yeah, of course. I was about to say there, I would have guessed Ryoichi was going to be one of the portraits here, because he was the first. He was the first one you get an ancestor page from. In going back to Sly Raccoon, the first game. Right, that's the first move Sly learns, is the Ninja Spire jump. Okay, just gotta time this well. Okay, made it. I kind of expected to see McSweeney here, like maybe he was working with Dr. M, but no, even Sly kind of thought that was going to be the case. Like he said, does McSweeney work with you? But I'm guessing maybe he wasn't. Maybe he was being genuine. That's one of the things they don't answer here, I will say, is that whether McSweeney was working with Dr. M. Or was he just genuinely telling Sly about the island? So I think I'm supposed to paraglide over there. Okay, just making sure.
Henriette One-Eye Cooper sailed the seas and stole from pirates. Guess I really take after her.
Yeah, pretty straightforward. Just duck beneath the tables for this part. Might just wait a bit for this one here. Damn it. Okay, I want to do this without taking damage, even though it kind of spoils the challenge there. Okay, that was close. Okay, made it.
Tennessee Kid Cooper learned to slide along railroad tracks in the Old West.
So yeah, as well as reading about the ancestors here, you have to like, it's kind of like giving you remembering their moves as well. Like the rail slide here, and before the ninja spire jump. Okay, I just want to see what power-ups I've got. Yeah. One of the best power-ups as well was the invisibility that came in Sly 1. That came from Sly Tongue Hammond, I think. But yeah, in this game, it's just the it's just the shadow power. I kind of would have liked that if they'd have kept it as the ancestors move, instead of like just becoming a basic power-up.
Victorian-era London was the stomping grounds for the most gentlemanly thief, Thaddeus Winslow Cooper.
I like how we're getting more to the present now, just with Sly's ancestors. So I'm not sure how many more are left now. The next one would, it's probably a few more, but we're coming up to Sly's father now, and Sly himself. basically the present time. Okay, well this looks challenging. Okay, double jump. Okay, maybe not. Well, that was going to be a bit more trickier than it looked there. Kind of makes me wonder as well, how did Dr. M find out about the vault? If it was supposed to be like a vault that was so secret from like if Sly's dad had kept this vault really that much a secret, how did Dr. M find out?
Besides being a thief, Otto von Cooper was a great fighter ace and mechanic.
I could just make it without the second one. Okay, that works. Okay, this looks so. Okay, yeah, I think this is it. So. This part here would have been Sly's father's part then. No. Hello world. Okay, that's all I need to do to get the trophy there. Hello you. Receive a message from a computer in the Ancestors Gauntlet job. Nice. I like how that image there with Sly was also how they presented the cutscene in Sly 1. Because when they show Sly's father in the first game's cutscene, you don't see his actual face. They kept his face hidden, a secret. You see Sly like that, but you don't. That was taken from the cutscene, yeah. Yeah, you see Sly, but you just don't see what Sly's dad looked like. So still keeping what the father's appearance was a bit of a secret there. It's like this. Yeah, you could have left. And why's the photograph ripped in half as well? Yeah, who basically took off the top half there? Oh, I would have thought it was Dr. M, maybe, but maybe Dr. M. But then again, Dr. M wouldn't have got into the vault, so maybe not. Yeah, it makes me wonder whether the photo album's cracked. Why is only half there?
This must be my father's work. How am I supposed to get through this thing? He made this challenge for a move I've never learned. There's nothing like this in the Thieves Raccoonus. Come on, Dad. Help me out here.
Sly's dad is just like, remember the blue sparkle, Sly. Jump and hit the circle button. Yeah, this is quite a cool move though. Like, I'm guessing this was Sly's dad's move, the ability to walk on lasers. I'm actually surprised they don't bring this back in Thieves in Time. I will say in the next game there's no reference to this move. Would have been nice if Sly had have used it just probably once. Yeah. Also, we never got to see what was on that final page. Like, during the first game's ending, we seen what was on all the pages of the Thieves Raccoonus. Apart from the page, though, Sly got from Clockwork. We never actually seen what that ancestor's move was. Sly just says during that cutscene, "Oh, it took a bit of tricky manoeuvring, but I managed to get that last piece of the last page from Clockwork of the Thieves Raccoonus." But we never really got to see what that move was. If I had to take a guess what the move was, I'd guess it was this move, the ability to probably jump on lasers. But then again, Sly does say there he did this for a move I've never learned. So
nice work, Dad.
it kind of makes me wonder if this was supposed to be the final page from the first game, though, the last move you would have learned. And I'm also guessing that the last page that Sly got from Clockwork would have been Sly's dad's move. I mean, it just makes sense. Because what would have been on that last page?
This must be the inner sanctum.
Okay.
Wish Bentley and Murray were here for this.
Job complete. Thievius Perfectus, nice. So just missing only 4 trophies now. Job complete. Yes. Yeah, it was quite a tricky challenge. I had to use the replay here just once because it took one bit of damage. Just want to see, did I take damage? I think I took one little bit of damage. Yeah, that was just from the tables. Yeah.
Do it, Sly. This place was built for you. We'll hold down the fort here.
Okay, so gone back in time a bit here just to see what Bentley and Murray were up to during that.
This is going to be the payday of all time. Think of all the loot piled up back there.
Do you ever feel like you're playing second fiddle to Sly? Like he treats us as sidekicks?
No way! Sly's cool! We're all in this together!
Sure, we're all here, but are we equal? Who went into the vault? Sly. By himself.
Watch out!
Dr. M's goons? They must have forced the door after we opened the lock.
Think of it this way, Bentley. If it were you in that vault and Sly and I were out here, what would he do?
Stop these thugs and protect his friend.
Right, and that's what I'm gonna do. Keep your head down, stay clear. I'm gonna smash a lot of skulls, and I don't want yours to be one of them. Come and get it, maggots.
Yeah, I do feel that Bentley was questioning there, like, a tiny bit. Before Murray, like, said, well, hang on a second, Bentley. Like, what would Sly have done if we, you know, we was in there and he was out here?
I've got a knuckle sandwich for all of you.
I feel like that's the difference between Sly's gang and, Sly's father, Dr. M, and McSweeney.
It's chow time! Chow freaking down!
Okay, what moves have I got here? So yeah, new enemies here, like snake, tiger enemies. Yeah, they can do like Octavius' attack from the first episode. Yeah, now if it was this part you had to like get through without taking damage, this would probably be a nightmare. Okay, new enemies. Bye. Wait, what the hell happened? Why does it just end? I didn't take any damage there. Okay, I have no clue what happens there. Yeah, why does it keep ending? Is it because of the explosive? Yeah, it seems like it's programmed to end at that part. Don't know why. Okay, let's switch it up here. Oh, I thought that was all of them there. Okay, how many are there here? Oops.
Looks like fewer are coming in. They must be running out of thugs.
Yeah, thank goodness. Running out of health here.
These look like the last three they got. No more are coming in. He's the last.
Goodbye.
You're all knocked down, and the Murray stands tall, like a freaking totem pole of strongism.
Yeah.
Murray, you're much stronger than McSweeney ever was. That's right, plughead. I'm like a semi-truck with its brakes cut. I don't have time to get into a screaming match with a caveman like
Yeah, some of the stuff Murray says is just like, what?
yourself.
Then lock horns with me.
A semi-truck with its brakes
I'm
cut.
a better match.
I have no fight with you, Bentley. You and I are the same.
I gather you were the technical specialist working with Sly's father?
You knew Sly's dad? Quiet, caveman. The adults are talking. That's right, Bentley. I know the pain you suffer working under your inferior.
It's no secret. I'm smarter than the other guys. But there's more to it than that.
Like what?
Like brotherhood.
Brotherhood? That's just what he wants you to think. It's a tool to keep you in line.
Now that's the thing that keeps us happy and alive. It's why I'm going to stop you.
And me too. Fine, Cooper Gang. I tried. Caveman attack! This guy's stronger than he looks. Need some help?
Bentley, those statues look like ancient security devices. Maybe if you took the treasure off the top of them and put it on Dr. M's back, they might activate.
I feel like Dr. M was kind of like coaxing Bentley to join him there. Like, yeah. It's kind of obvious that Dr. M was like the Bentley of Sly's father's gang. But yeah, obviously it doesn't work for... Obviously Sly's gang and Sly's father's gang were very different.
I'm pinned down. Need to fall back on my grapple cam to deal with these goons.
Yeah, at this point, probably most people have probably forgotten about the turret.
Nice work, handsome. Now get another piece of treasure on Dr. M's back. Murray's not looking so good.
So yeah, just keep getting the treasure for Murray. Okay, probably should just... where's the next one? Where's the... I'll say it's kind of funny that you don't really see much of the elephant guards in this level. Like, you only see them, like, you didn't see them much during the intro, just the intro cutscene, just this part here. Kind of makes me wonder why we don't just use the turret on Dr. M here. Like, that kind of feels like it would solve all problems. Okay, that's good. It took out them 3 guards as well.
Well played, Bentley. But it was a meaningless gesture. According to the tracking device I planted on Sly's cane, he's just entered the inner sanctum. I can use the collected positional data to get through the gauntlet with ease.
That hall's for Coopers only.
Maybe it's time for men such as you and I to change all that.
He's getting away! What do we do?
I gotta be honest, I was kind of unsure, like, what is that thing on top of, like, Dr. M's head? I thought it was like, before I seen it was a helmet, it just looked like he had like a toaster on top of his head there.
I'll think of something, just...
Kind of made me think it was like some type of giant toaster, but no, it's actually a helmet.
Give me time.
You know something, Bentley?
What?
You think awesome.
Thanks, pal.
Job complete. I think it's the final battle now, or... Yeah, sorry Panda King, you didn't get much of a job this episode. At least he featured during the cutscenes though, that was nice. Otherwise it would have been, well, what was the point of you being here? Yeah, I kind of wish if they do a remake of this that they would have gave like a proper full part to the Panda King helping out.
This is just overwhelming. Amazing. How'd Thaddeus make a flying machine in the 1800s? Bet this thing still works.
Oh, I'm sure it's operational.
Dr. M, glad you could see all this. I know you've been looking forward to it.
Looking forward to all this and your death.
Come on, aren't we supposed to banter a little?
I only talk with my ears, and Bentley said no.
It kind of felt like a bit of a stupid question, though. I mean, after everything Sly, Bentley, and Murray have been through, I just can't see Bentley would have like betrayed Sly and Murray at this point to join Dr. M. I mean, I understand what the story was going through. It was like trying to paint the picture. Well, are Bentley and Murray important to Sly as a team, or does he just care about himself? But yeah, after everything they've been through, it kind of feels like, at this point, well, it's kind of a silly question. Like, even in Sly 1, Sly, in the ending cutscene, valued Bentley and Murray as a team. The ending cutscene literally has Sly say, we're a great team, but I couldn't have made it with this far without Bentley or Murray. So yeah, it does actually make me think though, if Murray hadn't have said that to Bentley and woke him up, like woke him up on that, would Bentley have had thoughts of betraying Sly? But then again, he did say like brotherhood is why I wouldn't betray Sly and Murray. But I don't know, it just felt a bit weird, like putting that idea there, and then like just going, yeah, on second thoughts, never mind. Yeah. I'm guessing it was just to put the idea there though, probably, but yeah, Bentley didn't take it. He just said like, I don't care. Okay, so Dr. M's quite a bit of a difficult fight here. Okay, just trying to... Does this bubble ever go away? I mean... Okay, that was bad. I feel like the triangle circle move is the best for this. Yeah, the spins are okay, but they don't really work, and like the triangle X button doesn't really work either for this, the electric attack. Yeah, this doesn't work, and that one doesn't work either. This one's the best. Triangle circle. Okay, try that again without getting blasted this time. So yeah, when he's using the laser here, just hide underneath the different vehicles here. Okay, the electricity did quite a bit of damage there. So maybe it is better. Come on. Wow, that did so much damage. I'm supposed to get a hit in here. Am I getting unlucky here? I do like how Sly's father though had the best move in the game. Like just the ability to walk on lasers. How am I supposed to get a hit in here with all the flames following it? Okay, did it. We're both at 10% health. Dr. M, it's over.
You've got some moxie, Sly. I'll give you that.
I don't know what went down between you and my father, but I'm telling you, it's not the same with me and Bentley.
You might be right. He risked his life to defend you.
I'd do the same for him.
Funny. Your father was never such a good friend.
We're all individuals. I might be part of all this, a member of the Cooper line, but in the end, I'm just me. Not Henriette, Thaddeus, Slighton Common, Ryoichi, or my father. Just Sly.
Please, keep your touchy-feely rhetoric to yourself. I can't stomach it. You Coopers, a bunch of dirty, attention-grubbing thieves! All of you, thieves!
Yeah, that line there, what Dr. M said. Sorry, I just paused it a second. Just want to say, that line there where he said, "You're funny, your father was never a good friend." Because he was like trying to compare both Sly and Bentley to himself and Sly's father. So yeah, I'm guessing by that, what he said there, like Sly's dad, even though he was probably a great father to Sly, he wasn't a great friend to the friends around him, maybe?
Hold it right there! Both of you thieves are going to jail.
I feel like in a lot of ways, like Bentley could have ended up like Dr. M if Sly had been the same, had the same attitude as Sly's father, maybe. Maybe there's like a maybe there's a different timeline where Bentley became evil. Would be funny to think about.
Nice to see you, gorgeous.
You too.
Oh, I love interest.
So yeah, kind of a surprise that Carmelita's here, but considering she was on the front cover, it's kind of obvious. At least for the... I don't know. The fact that she was on like the box art for the game kind of made it seem like she would be involved in the final episode.
I might be beaten, but I'll make you suffer.
Not her!
At least for the Europe cover anyway. I think the American cover is different. It just had like Sly, Bentley and Murray.
No one hurt my criminal.
Yeah, you get to play as Carmelita to finish off Dr. M. I kind of feel like Dr. M would have lost by now. I mean, fighting two different characters, both Sly and Carmelita, who has full health.
What happened?
Sly?
Where are we? What is this place?
Sly, can you remember anything?
No. Who are you? You look familiar.
I'm Inspector Carmelita Montoya Fox.
And who am I?
You're my partner, Constable Cooper.
Well, partner, we'd better get out of here. The ceiling's gonna go. Haven't got much time.
Let's go.
Sly! You in here? Sly?
Knowing what's more important.
We watched as Dr. M just stood there, unwilling to leave as the walls caved in on the vault. He'd spent his life lusting over the Cooper fortune, and he wasn't going to give it up, no matter what the cost. Our exit was a little rough, but Murray managed to get us out just in time to witness the final fate of the Cooper legacy. It was a bittersweet moment. The end of the road always is. We both looked on, lost in our thoughts, thinking back on all the adventures that had brought us here. The people we'd met and places we'd seen. We'd worked for a long time to get Sly into that great vault, and now its secrets were hidden again, this time for good. I could only hope that he'd found what he was looking for in there. We searched every inch of the island for Sly, retrieving the gang one by one, only to make the surprising discovery that he didn't want to be found. As always, he'd left a calling card, only this time, it was worth millions. The months rolled by, and when Sly still hadn't shown up, Murray headed back east to complete his training with the Guru. Without Sly as our leader, for the first time we each had to step out on our own. A difficult thing. We'd been together ever since we met at the orphanage. To this day, Murray and I are still close. Recently, he's been trying to break into the pro racing circuit, stock van class. Things are looking good. He's got a unique talent for living through crashes other people would have found fatal. Just always bounces clear. And of course, there's Penelope, my new partner in crime. Let me tell ya, I'm in love. She and I have set out on a journey that I never would have dreamed up while running with Sly and Murray, although I hope our paths will cross again soon. So while this might be the end of our adventures together, it could be the start of something even bigger. Time will tell. Literally. 'Cause I'm building a time machine to find out.
So yeah, that was Sly 3: Honor Among Thieves. I will say I do like this ending for the game better than I do Thieves in Time's ending. Like if Thieves in Time ever gets a remaster, I would play through that, do a full playthrough of that. But yeah, I definitely like Honor Among Thieves' ending to the whole Sly series better than I did Thieves in Time. Yeah, I mean, Thieves in Time just has like a cliffhanger ending where it just left you thinking, well, is there going to be a Sly 5? And sadly, Sony hasn't done one yet.
Went on to become
Maybe they will in the future now with the Sly series coming back. Like, hopefully. I mean, they ported the first 3 games, so yeah, Sly 1, 2, and 3. So hopefully that's kind of a hint that maybe there'll be a Sly 5 in the future, I don't know.
Celebrity
probably won't be by Sucker Punch though. It'll probably be by some new developer because Sucker Punch I think are busy with Ghost of Yotai now.
Diver. The ladies flocked to him, and so did the money. I got a postcard from him once. It said, "I'm here, wish you were fine. Like me." He's his own man.
So yeah, I'm guessing that's the cruise ship. Because in Sly 2, they kind of teased he became a cruise ship instructor. I do like this. What happened to the gang? Where are they now? For the credits.
The Panda King returned to China and lived a happy life living 2 doors down from his beloved daughter. She, of course, was pleased to have him screen all of her future suitors. As of yet, she's still unmarried. The Guru returned to the Outback and took on some new Dreamtime students. One of which was a high-profile rock star that brought a lot of unwanted media attention. Last I heard, he was hiding out in New York City. Figured it was the last place they'd ever look.
Who would look? Not an answer to the Oscars. Is that supposed to be like the Beatles or something? No. Okay, secret ending.
That sneaky devil.
Yeah, so in case it wasn't obvious, Sly was faking the amnesia. Yeah, I do like that wink at the camera there, though. Like at the Bentley's binoculars, like the camera. Yeah, because it was more or less obvious Sly was faking the amnesia there in the end. Even if he hadn't have winked there, it was more or less crystal clear. So yeah, that was Sly 3: Honor Among Thieves. I'm gonna finish off the Master Thief challenges in a bit now. I think that's the only thing left. Let me just see for platinum. Yeah, Master Thief challenges. Yeah, I think I've got all the other trophies. And just looking at the gallery for the final episode, because I've looked at all the other gallery. Okay, I'll just look at the gallery because, well, I can do that after the Master Thief challenge. Yeah. So yeah, just going to be completing the Master Thief challenges now for the final episode. Really, as I said, I'll talk more about the ending just now. Really do, as I said, I really do like this ending for Sly 3: Honor Among Thieves. I like it more than Sly 1. Oh, sorry. I like it more than Thieves in Time's ending, which was left more ambiguous, like cliffhanger. So yeah, these are just straightforward, completing the time.
Like attacking a...
I'll give my final thoughts on Sly 3 just after I finish the Master Thief challenges when I get platinum.
Vector pulse and moving in. It's unstoppable.
I mean, I'm not saying that I hated Thieves in Time, like Thieves in Time, the next game after this, but I just didn't think it was as... I don't know, in some ways I just didn't think it was as good as Honor Among Thieves. In some parts, anyway. A lot of Thieves in Time was very good.
Got friends, I've got a shot list. Where are you?
Okay, yep. No problems there.
I own this track.
kind of feels a bit tricky, this does. You take too much damage, so that's it.
F equals MA.
Oh, come on. How was I supposed to predict? Okay, 10 left. Okay, halfway there.
Force redirection. Make way for the lady. Bounce, baby, bounce. Pow!
Okay, 17.
This is a joy, a dream to watch you buzz around like a fly. Dance, fly, dance, my puppet master.
You can use the missile launcher. Nope. Probably on there.
Puppet, bird's eye roll forward. How about a new dance puppet? I command it.
Okay, complete. I don't think there's a treasure. Okay, just seeing how many there are. So, 2 left. Ultimate
My
Gauntlet.
ancestors sure knew how to decorate. Nothing but big piles of gold.
Okay, so yeah, just a time limit for this one. So yeah, this is just rush through it as fast as possible. Oops. I've got to say, having the... Yeah, this probably makes it a bit easier. Oops.
My ancestors sure knew how to decorate. Nothing but big piles of gold.
Come on. That feels... Barely made that, yeah. wonder if you can actually get the trophy for not getting hit on this challenge on this. Also, even though it was never said during the ending cutscene there, like, I'm guessing Sly left Bentley and the gang quite a bit of money, because like Bentley and the rest did find his like backpack, and Bentley did say the only thing he left this time, Sly, was a calling card, but it was worth millions. That made it seem like Sly did get a bit of the treasure, maybe, and he left some for the rest of the gang. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I don't know, it just made it seem like that a little bit. I mean, it could have just been that Bentley and the gang were happy to have a message from Sly, just that he left a message. But I think it's more that he left a bit of money behind as well. Because when Bentley says that, like, they show like the mountains of gold at the back. So yeah, I think that's implying like he did leave them a bit of money. Would have been funny if he'd have left them the money Sly has for coins there, 23,000. Just like left Bentley and the gang that. Depending on how much money you made throughout the game. Okay. Actually, oh no, you can't. I thought you could jump to the left there. Okay, move. Ouch. Whoops. Okay. I actually thought you were supposed to jump that far there. Never mind. Just kind of skip that part there with the paraglider. Okay, nearly at the end.
Nice work, Dad.
Yeah, nice laser wall. Okay. Challenge complete. Yeah, 6 minutes 52. Took quite a bit of time there. Okay, Dr. M. Final battle, let's go. Also, yeah, one of the good things, if they hadn't have like moved on with Thieves in Time current Sly, would, as I said, it would have been interesting to see a prequel to Sly Cooper, probably a prequel game, playing as Sly's father with Dr. M and McSweeney. Okay, did it. Challengers, farewell. Okay, 97%. That's all the Master Thief challenges done anyway. Okay, so final thing now, just to look at the gallery. Appreciating the values of fine art. And platinum. Nice. Feels good to finally have the platinum for all 3 games. Again. Yeah, because I already got the platinum for the HD collection in the past. So I'll have a look at the platinum in a minute. I'm just going to look at the concept art first. So yeah, this is just all the concept art for the Cooper Vault and the island. More Walrus Cooper vehicles. Does that say there? I can't read that. Something more various Cooper vehicles. Train, tank, and a caravan. Right, so they actually had an idea for the ancestors. So yeah, the whole Cooper Vault was around all the ancestors then from this concept art. What was that supposed to be? Kind of looks like the Batcave there for a second. Batman's cave. Yeah, why have they got them in like... I don't know whether in glass containments there. Like they've got the guards in like glass cases. Sorry, I just wanted to see what was written there in the corner. Oh, Carmelita's Interpol boat. And finally, I'm guessing, yeah, that's supposed to be the creature Dr. M was controlling. Huh. Interestingly enough, not much concept art for Dr. M. So that makes me think, was he always planned to be the villain for this game? So yeah, there's like a little bit of concept art there, but... like most of the other characters and villains like had concept art showing early sketches of them, like General Tsao did, I think. But there was no concept art for Dr. M, like apart from the one at the end there with the creature. So yeah, just saving the game just in case don't lose that progress. Just want to look at the platinum, yeah. Cooper's Legacy, nice. 100%. What's the okay, yes. That's a view in the gallery. So yeah, it feels nice to finally have the platinum for Sly. Well, if I can find it right here. Sly 1, Sly Raccoon. Sly 2, Band of Thieves. And finally, Sly 3, Honor Among Thieves. So yeah, just seeing which had the most trophies. Yeah, 35. So there was a Cooper's Pride for Sly 1. Brotherhood of Thieves. And a Cooper's Legacy for Sly 3. So yeah, as I said, I really enjoyed Sly 3. Comparing it to the first and second game, I like Sly 2 better than I do Sly 1. But my favourite of the series is always going to be not Sly 2, funnily enough, but Sly 3. Again, I do love Sly 2, Band of Thieves. It is an amazing game. The story in that is very, very good. But I still like Sly 3 just a bit more than Sly 2. Because with Sly 2, it was more just going after clockwork and finding the clockwork parts, where Sly 3 was more personal for Sly, because he wanted to get into that vault to see what his father had left for him, like his ancestors, his family. Again, not saying Sly 2 was bad. Sly 2 was amazing. It was an amazing story, amazing gameplay. Everything Sly 2 did was the story towards the last part. Even that part with the spice, where they reveal like the whole spice plot twist. That was really good. Again, there's not that many plot twists throughout Sly 3. There are a few, like Penelope being the Black Baron, but there's not like a real like the spice plot twist in Sly 2, where it was like a complete shock, like at the end of the story, like it was like, oh yeah, spice was a whole part of this whole story the whole time. So I just had to take a break there. But yeah, out of the main series, I will always say that Sly 3 is my favourite of the 3 games. I just love the ending as well. It kind of felt like it wrapped everything up for the Sly series. Like even with the developer Sucker Punch as well, moving on to other projects, it was like said like, well, we might be splitting up for now, but this series will always be around. Like, we'll always be a team. Like, but yeah, I really enjoyed this trilogy. This trilogy was amazing. For villains, I would say Sly 1, Clockwork, very good villain, amazing. Sly 2, I was disappointed, I'm sorry, yeah. The story, the gameplay, 10 out of 10, but just, I was disappointed by that last... I don't know, Neela just didn't seem that threatening as a villain, compared to Clockwork in the first game. Like, I know she becomes Clocklab, but it still wasn't as threatening as a villain. It was more, especially because Sly and Bentley had beaten her multiple times by that point, so it was hard to see her as like as a threat. Like, Bentley beat her with the RC copter, Sly beat her, I don't know, multiple times. Yeah. I think even Sly says it himself, and he says, like, even though you've got a new body, Neela, like, you're the same cat, pathetic cow we've beaten again and again by this point. So yeah, I do like Sly 3 better because for the villains, Clockwork was better for Sly 1, but I did like Dr. M there because he had like one of the best boss battles there in the final part there, as well as also being a connection to the past as well. As a friend of Sly's father in the past. Well, friend, like more like gang member in the past. Yeah, it's funny how Dr. M says your father wasn't a good friend. That was one of the parts where it was like, so obviously Dr. M and Sly's father didn't have as good as a friendship as Sly and Bentley did in the present. So I'm guessing that's why Dr. M seen Sly's father maybe, I don't know, was probably more angry because he didn't feel like he got his fair share of loot probably during the crimes they pulled off together, or the recognition, or I don't know, just like praise maybe. Because Bentley said at the end there he stayed in the Cooper vault no matter what happened. He still like stayed there till the end. So I think it was maybe he didn't get the acknowledgement maybe. That sent him angry towards and hateful towards the Coopers. Actually, I gotta be honest, it would have been funny if Dr. M had have become a candidate to become the next Clockwork. Because let's be honest, he has the hatred there for the Cooper family for Sly's dad anyway. Like, yeah. He did recognise at the end though that Sly and Bentley were different from, as I said before, like him and Sly's father and him, their friendship. Yeah. But yeah, I really enjoyed the ending for Sly 3, and an amazing ending to wrap the whole series up. Even if Thieves in Time hadn't have happened, Sly 3's ending is just really good, where it could have ended the whole series. But yeah, I do like Thieves in Time, and if they ever do a remaster of that, I will play through it again. Do a full playthrough of that. But I don't enjoy it as much as Sly 3. For me, Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves is still the best game of the series. Just thinking what else to say now, just to wrap the final thoughts before ending the video. Yeah, so I do like Dr. M better than I did Clockla / Neela. The only surprise with Sly 2 though was Bentley losing his legs at the end. That felt like the double surprise, because beating Neela as Clockla was guaranteed, because it was like Sly and the group had already beaten him multiple times. But Bentley losing his legs in that final part was the real shocker. When I first played this, anyway. I'm not talking about this playthrough. I'm talking about my original playthrough. Yeah, that was the huge surprise for the Sly 2. But yeah, of the trilogy, I still think Sly 3 is the best. I did miss the clue bottles though. That was one of the things I did miss from Sly 1 and 2. Like the treasures as well. Yeah, the treasures and the clue bottles. But I still like Sly 3 more because the dialogue was funnier. The jobs were more fun. Playing as different characters was amazing. Playing as like the Guru, playing as Panda King, Dimitri. All of the characters were good. Penelope. Yeah, I can't think of a single character that played badly. As I said, probably the Panda King, but that was only because he was a bit slower than this. But he made up for that with the fireworks, the power of the fireworks. So yeah, as I said, out of the whole Sly series, it was always between 2 or 3 as my favourite. But I still like 3 better. But there'll probably be a lot of people who will be like, oh, I think Sly 2's better. Sly 2's much more better. And I do think Sly 2 is an amazing game. I still do, even now. But I just like Sly 3 better. Sly 3, the dialogue was funnier. Everything was better. It just needed the clue bottles and the treasures back. That was it. That's really it for Sly 3. But yeah, apart from that, everything else amazing. But I suppose they gave the treasure maps, like the treasure map challenges, instead of the clue bottles, so they kind of made up for the clue bottles, and there was the Master Thief challenges. So yeah. But anyway, gonna end the video now. So thanks for watching. I really enjoyed playing through this trilogy. I'm not sure what I'm going to play next for the channel, but really enjoyed all 3 Sly games, replaying them. Hopefully Sony, if you're watching this, you can add Ratchet and Clank collection in the future, the 1, 2 and 3 of them, and Gladiator / Deadlocked. Speaking about the future now though, like with Sly Cooper, hopefully there will be a Sly 5 in the future. I really hope there is, because that cliffhanger just left things annoying, just ending it on that cliffhanger. I'm not going to spoil it for anyone who hasn't played Thieves In Time, but it was an annoying cliffhanger to leave it on. So hopefully there's a continuation to the Sly series in the future. Maybe now that with Sony's recent flops, they'll go back to the older games like Sly Cooper more and Jak and Daxter, and get more titles like this. Maybe a Sly 5, or instead of the terrible flops they've done recently with you know what, Concord. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully there's a Sly 5 in the future, and I'll be there day 1 to play it when there is, or even if there's a Thieves in Time remaster, would like to play through that again. Again, I probably wouldn't enjoy it as much as Honor Among Thieves, but I would still play through it. I did like Thieves in Time, but I just think it needed a better final boss battle for Thieves in Time. That's all. Ready? Gonna end the video now. As I said, it's been a treat playing through the Sly series. I enjoyed Sly 3 the most out of the 3 games. That's it. And of these 3 games, this is probably one of my most favourite Sony series, PlayStation series. Besides Ratchet and Clank and Jak and Daxter, the main platformers, this is one of my favourite platforming series ever. So anyway, thanks for watching, and until the next playthrough, which I have no clue what it is at this point. I'm not sure what to play next. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.